This is for sure my new hobby. Seeing King being mad here in the perimeter, slicing slime. Yeah, that's it. Everybody should have a perimeter with a free roaming warden in there. It's just too much fun. But yeah, you guys said, man, dog, you really missed out on a good pun last time. And I have to agree. We could have named him Sliced Slime. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You guys are clever in the comment section. Why didn't you come up with that when I asked for a good name? You know, always after the fact. Anyways, hello guys, and yeah, today's fan art thumbnail is really fitting with this theme because yeah, we're literally toying with the warden there. So Sarah, check it out, amazing art piece here, the crazy doctor puppeteering the warden. I love that fan art so much. Yeah, it tells a story and it's a beautiful piece. So Sarah, thank you so much. Much appreciated. I hope you're happy. We selected your artwork for the thumbnail today. And for you guys out there, of course, as usual, make sure to check out the video description, you know, give our artists some love. We have an amazing artist community. The other day somebody made a really cool fan art. I'm gonna show that too on the screen now. Check it out, amazing work. Yeah, that is me and Sliced Slime and King B touring the server, and both of the developers actually retweeted that fan art and yeah, said, wow, this is amazing. So, you know, I'm proud. I feel like a proud daddy. You know, proud daddy with your amazing fan artists out there, showing it off to the developers. So thank you. That is really amazing. So yeah. We are back at the grind. As you know, we declared infrastructure week with plural because it's gonna take us some time. But I did some stuff. But before we look at that, I wanna, yeah, take you to real life real quick because I know all of the time you guys request another update on the tomato garden. So yeah, let's check it out. Alright guys, the long requested tomato update a few months later, and yeah, there has been tons of harvesting already, but yeah, now at the start of September all the tomatoes are still bearing fruit. Everything grew like crazy. Here the cucumber is slowly but surely reaching the end of its cycle, although it's stretching out. Maybe we'll get another few tomatoes out of it. Tomatoes, I say. Cucumbers, of course. And yeah, as you can see, there is tomatoes still everywhere. Look at that. Everywhere. Yeah, those were mostly the cocktail tomatoes up in front here. Back then we had bigger tomatoes. Oh yeah, here's some leftovers. We had a kids party in the garden the other day. Here's the barbecue. And yeah, look at how insane these tomato plants are. They're literally growing out here on the sides. And yeah, those are the big ones. This one is, yeah, ripening at the moment. Yeah, we had so many. We have still, you know, now we reached the phase when our neighbors say, no, we don't want more tomatoes. Oh, look at that. I need to go harvest later today again. There's so many tomatoes. You know, the reason was last year was such a bad summer and lots of rain, and all the tomato plants really, yeah, rotted. So we had so many this year, but this year there was the insane summer so far, way too hot. So here you can see the beans. I've been harvesting several times already. A few beans actually dried out because it was so insanely hot, but there's still a lot of good ones. Have to go through that later today as well. And yeah, eggplant here, small one. Yeah, the zucchini is also, yeah, it's still popping out insane amounts of zucchini. From the heat though, I let grass grow to protect everything here a little bit, but it was so hot that all the peas dried out, unfortunately. So I just let the grass grow for now because there's nothing in there anymore. And the broccoli is just suffering. It's so hot and it's not really, yeah, it's too hot for its liking. And yeah, here's still, you know, tomatoes everywhere. We harvested some of the potatoes already. And yeah, we had 2 rainstorms the last 2 nights, so I'm checking if the plants are alright. But yeah, oh god, there's so many. So many. Oh, here, more cucumbers. Oh, hey, what's that over there? Who are you? Oh, what? There's a new doggy plushie out there? Yeah, a lot of people spotted it already. It went live like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't announce it. I wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise for the, you know, hardcore fans digging all over the place, and they found it. But yeah, now for all of you, there's another week, a limited edition goat plushie. In my opinion, this is the coolest plushie ever made. Look at it. Again, we're partnering with Makeship here. So yeah. Donkey loves it, by the way. Call it the goat plushie, right? It's just goat. Check it out. A link in the video description. And I'd say back to what we do. Let's play some Minecraft, shall we? So yeah, tomatoes are doing fine. But yeah, what can I say? Peak Hermitcraft plushiness, right? The best plushie ever made. Oh, I love it so much. Docky loves it too, plays with it all the time. That's a good sign. So yeah, link in the video description, of course. Once again, we collaborated with Makeship, so we know it's good quality for the people that already got one of the previous plushies we made. Yeah, check him out. I think it's also a fair price, and will be shipped before Christmas. That's also good, in case you want to get it as a present. Anyways, enough talk and enough real life. Let's go back to the things that really matter. Minecraft. So yeah, I've been doing some work around here, digging more holes. People making fun of me, saying, I don't understand, Doc. He makes this gigantic perimeter, and then he keeps on digging holes in the walls. Why? Well, it's not my fault if you don't know proper perimeter handling. The perimeter area is a very precious area. It has perfect spawning conditions. We don't want to waste the area inside here with random farms that are not based on any mob farming mechanics, right? We want to use all the ground in here to create good farms. That means our other farms that we have around our base situation here will go into the walls, and then we will have the elevator connecting it all later, have different floors here as I laid out in some of the previous episodes, right? That's why I keep on digging here. I'm not just, you know, digging for fun. It all makes sense. The perimeter is precious grounds. We want to preserve that. So yeah, what do we have now going on here? Actually, yeah, it's a simple charcoal maker. It's a pretty simple concept. First of all, and yeah, we're running the tree farm here. First of all, of course, I will need a buffer of logs. And I decided let's do 5 double chests for logs. And you know, you always need oak wood, right? Chests to craft for hoppers, pistons, and so on. You know, all the basic crafting can be done with the oak wood. You don't need no fancy wood, and as we can produce it fully automatically, right, we'll put a chunk loader here later so we can even run that thing when we are somewhere else. Right now it would not be a good idea to go away, especially the farm upstairs. The bone meal farm is a bit finicky. If you go away, it can break if you unload it, so we make sure we keep this area loaded all the time. Yeah, so when the charcoal or the these chests are full, right, with oak logs, I'm just a bit nervous with this slime back there hopping about. Wait, let's quickly get rid of it. I don't want to be attacked while I'm explaining here. Stop. Quiet. Quiet. Alright, good. So let's hop over here, and I think night is falling too. We should probably take a little nap here. Oh, and Zedaf just joined. Just missed it. Hey, and he left. Okay. So yeah, here we have a charcoal maker. Right, on top here we filter out in case there's any more space in our chests. Priority always have our chests, but as you see they're full, and now the oak logs are just brushing over these hoppers, and those hoppers are filling oak logs on top of these furnaces. That means it goes into the top slot, and slowly but surely this is being filled up. right? How far are we? About here. All the other furnaces back there and hoppers are already filled. And eventually we make it up to here, have everything filled. And here I have the first 2 in the row prepared with a bit of charcoal already. I manually made over there. And yeah, that will start the process. More charcoal will be produced then, and charcoal will come through this hopper line, will be shot up again, and as you can see, there's 2 hoppers here pointing into the fuel slot of these furnaces. So that means all the charcoal will brush over here, fill the fuel slots of all these furnaces, and eventually everything is filled here, and then coal that is in excess will just come out here, and we can fill our chests back. So it's a self-sustaining system. Eventually we have it fully charged. It'll take some time now. We gotta run our wood farm, but yeah, no problem. I have a bunch of things to do here. We want to build a very insane furnace array now on top, because why are we producing coal? Well, yeah, we need to be able to smelt, and it's gonna be a biggie. 108 furnaces. It will use all the newest technology available, including super fast unloading, including hopper minecart yeeting, so the full drill. But yeah, before we can do that, I need to clear out more space, especially towards this direction. And yeah, I guess it's time to turn on a podcast or something and start digging, and I see you in a few hours. Alright, I'm at it for an hour now or so, digging away the walls and creating space for the furnace. Yeah, and over here, by the way, is our crystal setup. It's right there. So yeah, enough space here, we will not collide. And yeah, this is the area we need to clear all the way to the front, but there's a bunch of caves around, which saves some digging time. But what I wanted to check on is our charcoal maker and see if we are actually... Oh, yes, I thought so. Okay, yeah, here up in the front we're already getting the first wood in. Yeah, this is full. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to reach the furnaces we had in the back, and we had pre-charged with a bit of charcoal. And now, as you can see, whenever a log is smelted there, it gets pushed up here and makes it into the hoppers here right away. And we will slowly but surely start filling up from the back side here now. As you can see here, charcoal is coming in, right? And when these are full, we will fill these, and then all these will start cooking slowly but surely, and we should see the fires burning everywhere, and a lot of charcoal will be produced. But yeah, now we reach the phase where it is self-loading itself with charcoal. Pretty cool. Yeah, and now more digging. Alright, this is looking good. Some furnaces are actually turning off. This output here should be good enough to feed about 16 furnaces permanently. We have 20 here just to have some leeway in case, we get random insane amounts of wood all of a sudden. Could happen if you get like extremely lucky, and constantly roll trees here and grow them. But yeah, looks like we're in full production mode now, and a lot of these hoppers are already filled. Up to this is full, so this is filling up at the moment. So soon we reach full hopper village, and then we finally get some charcoal out of that. In the meantime, I kept on working here and laid out some building blocks, and that gives us a rough idea how big our furnace array will be. It's 160 actually furnaces, and this is the collection lane down here. And yeah, I'm about to lay that out, and all along here we will have furnaces sitting on top, and yeah, the minecarts will then pass below, and we will use waterlogged minecarts to kind of slow them down a bit. Mango worked a lot on furnace arrays. He showed me like 5 different ones yesterday or the day before yesterday, and yeah. This is the one I chose with 160 furnaces. That should make it really nice and fast, and also it has some really nice quality of life features, so that should be really cool. So yeah, that's where we at. I guess I'm gonna set up the furnaces now. I prepared all the stuff we need to build that thing. Here you can see, powered rails, and then we also need a head. I picked the charged creeper head, which is cool. And yeah, all this glass and a few more building blocks and stuff. And yeah, now I'd say I'll start building here a bit, and I keep you posted. There's some cool, interesting features in the setup. Aha! The first charcoal! Yes! Alright. Yeah, I think we should have like really good village level here. Yeah, the last hopper chain is being filled and some of the coal already making it through. Everything is filled and we're soon running at full speed now. Nice. As you can see at the moment, okay, I just started the setup again. I just took a little break for editing. Not all furnaces are in use, and that is good. We have a lot of buffer, and yeah, we should be starting to see coal flowing. Upstairs, I've been busy. Good hour of building here, but we got it. This is the loading and unloading array for our furnaces. Downstairs, you can see we have like a 160 furnaces hooked up here. And there is a feeder line on top. There is a feeder line to the side, so here the fuel comes in, and on top what we actually want to smelt. And below there is also rail lines going along, and as you can see, all these rails here are waterlogged. Also the top rails here, we use that to kind of control the speed for the minecarts here, and turns out, which is really convenient for a setup like that, when a minecart rolls over waterlogged on powered rails like that, well, that was a fail. Come here. Okay, hopefully we picked it up again. Yeah, we should have also picked up some logs. So yeah, when the minecarts travel in a water stream like that, it is actually very convenient, because if you use hopper minecarts there, they will always dispense 2 items into the furnaces. We regulate the speed perfectly. So in this setup here, we always put 2 items per minecart that comes through into the furnaces. But yeah, it's very consistent, doesn't change. And yeah, that's what we use here. Of course, then when we pick up stuff again down below, we use the same tactics, right? We use waterlogged rails here as well. So whenever we send the pickup minecart through, they will also pick up 2 items. And that's actually very important for the whole functionality of the setup, because this setup is based on shulker boxes, and it has the nice functionality that it will actually always keep the contents of shulker boxes together. So we can throw in mixed boxes and whatnot, and they will never scramble. If we throw in a full box of sand, we will get a box of glass out, and if we throw in mixed items, they will also stay together. So that's very important and makes this thing really, really cool to use and very, very practical. Let's grab the minecart here. And yeah, to control that all, of course, we need some logic. We cannot just send minecarts over there. They need to be timed properly. So we also get nice fuel efficiency out of the whole system and the whole shebang. So yeah, right here I have some space. That's the perfect space for some more redstone shenanigans. Alright, let's double check and see. I have the... Oh, okay, this dropped in there while building. Okay. Yep, this is looking just fine. We're producing. Cool. I made some shulker boxes. We will use them to transfer coal around for now. I will hook up an automated shulker loader here for sure. That will make things definitely easier. But for now, we're just gonna manually transfer. We're gonna take 4 shulker boxes. Oh man, this is so cool. Having an infinite supply of coal is like like I don't think I ever had that while playing Minecraft. It's huge. Finally, you know, and then we can power our insane array up there with it. We don't have to worry about mining coal. We know nothing, no manual labor anymore. You know, I will fully automate that. Shulker loader loads them up, and then we transport them up into the coal array there, or the coal storage. And then we know, you know, this thing is loaded all the time. Alright, I got the shulker boxes loaded up here in the system. Up there's the chest where we throw in our shulker boxes, and they will end up in this shulker box unloader. And yeah, here's the buffer we're building up at the moment. We're transferring all the coal over. And right here later will be the chest where we can pick up the empty shulker boxes again. And yeah, we are all the way on top of the system we just built. Yeah. I know, I know. Sometimes you wonder, what are we even doing here? Okay, so, you know, coal is being loaded into the system, and of course we need the coal to run all these furnaces. And there is all kinds of other stuff going on. If we look up here, for example, this is our input. You know, obviously I will all, you know, put nice interfaces to this all. You can maybe somehow envision how this would be a room at some point. You know, and then we have some elevators and stuff to reach the different inputs of all our systems we got going on here. Pretty much. And yeah, but for now, this is the input. And here you can throw in a shulker box full of stuff you want to smelt. And then it will be processed. Here will be our loader minecarts. I have to fill in a lot of minecarts here into the system still. And yeah, then we can test it. There's a lot of items and all kinds of dispensers and hopper clocks and so on. And I need to double and triple check before I run, because yeah, if something is wrong, we could wrongly fill all the ferni, and then it's a super pain in the butt to swim through there and clear all the furnaces and whatnot. So you don't want to do that if not necessary. But yeah, it is pretty much insane redstone again. What can I say? Best thing is I double and triple check everything now, make sure everything is loaded and ready, and then we just smelt something and see what happens. Alright, I just spoke to Il Mango, and yeah, he suggested to have the minecart running through here 3-4 times, so you have 4 coal in each of the furnaces here. That's a good startup. Can we somehow reach? So no, we need to get one lower if we want to for later. Okay, that's good to know. We need to fiddle with him somehow, but at least this way we could reach him. Okay, cool. All right, we want to set the furnace car ahead. It's sitting here. It's loaded with coal, and yeah, that's normally triggered every time in a regular interval based on the clock sitting up there. But yeah, we can just manually trigger it. And let it go through. Nice. And now, you know, we have 1 coal in each, and then it bounces back. Let's follow the minecart. It should come around here. Yeah, there it is. And then it just bounces back here, and then fills more coal in, and then should snap back in its holding position right there, just by bouncing up there and be held in place by this trapdoor. And if we trigger the trapdoor here with this observer later, automatically, not without, you know, with us pressing here, it should depart. Okay, and it's stuck again. Nice. And you know, now it's also grabbing new coal out of the system. Now you can also see why it is 160 furnaces right in the system. That is exactly 6 stacks of coal we can fit in there on a pass back and forth with this minecart. So every time the minecart rides, it will completely empty itself. So yeah, right now we should have 2 coal in each. Let's quickly check, right? And yeah, now let's send the minecart off one more time. And now it's 3. And when it comes back, it will be 4. Alright. And here we're unloading some more coal. Okay, we can put that in the buffer. And and we should be fine. Good stuff. Okay, minecart is on its way back now already, and when it is back we can double check again to make sure the coal distribution is fine, that the minecart is completely empty. And then I think I have everything primed and ready. I have minecarts filled in all kinds of dispensers here that will be used to, transport stuff around. I have shulker boxes preloaded, coal, and yeah, here you can see quickly refilling the minecart now. And yeah, it was empty. I mean, we couldn't fully see it, but yeah, when it arrived it was fully empty. So all the furnaces are properly loaded now. 4 charcoal I think is alright. With that we can smelt quite a bunch of items already. Cool. Okay. Now I'm excited to test this thing out. Let's throw the charcoal up in here. Probably we have already a few shulker boxes ready again actually to be processed, right? Let's test that too. There's a lot of things we need to have a look at. Our shulker box load is over there. Let's quickly fly up. It's right here. Let's see. So here we should be able to, yes, okay, we can retrieve some shulker boxes here already. And those are being unloaded. Nice, okay, yeah, then I'll fill some more shulker boxes, transport some more coal up in here, and then I'll get some stuff to smelt, and then we can actually test this thing. Hopefully everything goes right, but yeah, if you have it right once, it should not be able to break by any means. Alright, let me grab some more coal. I just had a nice chat with Mango. He has birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday, Mango. Thanks for all the cool stuff you do for the Minecraft community. And yeah, have a nice party, man. And yeah, while I was talking to him briefly, went through the important steps of the furnace array again. And yeah, he confirmed that he actually released a world download for this bad boy. With a demo video. I will link that in the video description as well if you want to try it out. But yeah, we spent all day creating this thing, troubleshooting, looking at things, testing, and I think we are good to go for a final test now and actually see this thing in action. That's why we went through all this trouble, man. This whole 3-part system, right? Here, bone meal creation, then creating wood out of it, then creating I'm saying charcoal, which we now finally use to feed this crazy system. So yeah, here is the input, and I have a shulker box here. I have prepared another one. Here we have 5 different things. Obviously that could be filled as well with different items. And here I have some cobblestone to smelt. That's good for testing. I don't want to shovel sand now. Yeah, shadow tag broken, right? As of now it's gone. As you heard, I talked about it with the developers as well, and they really said, well, we took it out because we don't want to run into another thing like the TNT duping. That stuff was really cool, everybody would use it, and it's a bug, but there's still hope, right, that they implement that for us, because they also said they like the functionality of it. So now you in the comment section, give me ideas and suggestions. What do you think would be the best way, the best vanilla way to implement the functionality of shadow technology? I really want to, keep on pressing that issue and yeah, keep on talking about it with the developers. Maybe we'll get it somehow. Who knows? We gotta stick with it. Enough talk, Doc. Enough talk. Let's throw the cobblestone into the system. Alright, let's hop down here and see what's going on. First thing here, the shulker box now is dispensed to here and is loaded into this minecart. In the background you can hear the loaders firing already, and eventually this minecart will be filled and start its journey down the furnace array, and we should see the furnaces lighting up. Yeah, and as I told you before, this minecart now moves at the perfect speed, so always 2 items are fully dispensed into the system. So what does that mean? As we learned from the coal, that means a minecart goes through here, and when it fully empties itself, it's fully loaded, so 5 slots, and here's the next one on its way. and will empty itself completely into the 160 furnaces. So it's not a random number. And on the bottom here you can see already the first pickup minecart starting to roll. Here comes the loader minecart, the first one that rolled off, and another one is going off, and yeah, gets put back into the system, ready to be loaded again. And yeah, here comes the collector minecart, and that is using, you know, yeeting technology. Yeet! Gets yeeted here, it clips through the soul sand block into this lava cauldron onto this track, and on the way down it gets destroyed. Gets picked up again as a shulker minecart, right? Shulker minecart, a hopper minecart, 1.19 functionality. And the yeeting is for super fast item loading. As you can see, the items spill out here when the minecart is broken. The items spill out here, get washed forward by this water stream, and land on this minecart stack that sits in a very specific configuration, so it covers all of these 8 hoppers here. And then that means we're, you know, picking up items or loading items then with 8 times hopper speed into this shulker box that is sitting here. And if everything, you know, works as intended, we should see the same amount of items in the shulker box that we threw in. So what we want to see is a, you know, full box of smooth stone. Here you can see this shears is an unstackable item. Just use shears. You can use any other unstackable, and it slowly makes its way down. And when it drops down here, that's the perfect timing for the shulker box to be broken again, and, you know, dispense down, and then the whole smelting process is done. We're still delivering here, but as you can see, the shulker box here is broken already, so, you know, the delivering phase is done. And now we are pretty much just in, yeah, collecting and smelting phase anymore, and we should have this full shulker box of items done any second now. Let's see. Yeah, another collection minecart comes in, and if you look at the furnaces, they are off by now. Those are on a little bit longer still, but I think, yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's another retriever minecart coming in, and the shears have dropped, so I'm thinking if everything worked out now, we should have a full shulker box of smooth stone in this chest here, please. Alright, there is a shulker box. It says 22. Yes, okay. Yes! Beautiful. Haha! Smelted all our stuffs. Wow, that's cool. And now we need to do the second test. You know, that was a good test. There was nothing else in the system. Nothing got mixed up. But to confirm that, and that it can also handle mixed shulker boxes like that and smaller ones and whatnot, let's throw this one in and see how the system handles it. So, you know, white terracotta, copper ore, iron ore. So we should see these 5 items nicely stacked. Okay, same functionality, of course. Smelter is kicking off, and we'll disperse the items around the setup here, and then we should be able to pick it up. Pretty cool. I love how, you know, hyper automated systems like that are. It's just, yeah, just too cool. Okay, this shulker box was done. Obviously fitted 5 stacks, right? Fitted into this, and now it will be nicely dispersed all the way here. Yep. Right, coal minecart also on its way, making sure we always have enough coal. Does a double pass as well. And then docks again, and on a timer when we run the furnace, make sure there's always enough fuel in the system. Very good. And yeah, this minecart, when it comes out here, should be completely empty. Let's see, maybe we can catch it. Too quick. But yeah, all the furnaces should be on, right? Yep. And we're processing all the items that are in there, and already the pickup system is active. And yeah, it's picking up items and yeeting them back into the system. And it detected that there's no more shulker box action. That means, yep, there was some yeeting. The shears are on its way, and then when the shears drop, we should see the breakage down here. Plop. Yep, and a new one is placed. And now we can double check and see that was really quick. The few items we just smelted, and let's get back up again. If we actually got the shulker box back, oops, the way we want it. Yeah, obviously nothing is nicely accessible yet. That needs to change soon. But here is the shulker box. Let's grab it and place it down. And yes, beautiful. We smelted normal copper, we smelted raw copper, we smelted ingots, terracotta, and some diamonds too. Nice. I needed some. We need some back in our expenditure here. So yeah, that is it. That thing works brilliantly. Yeah, here's the minecart heater. You need a head for that. The minecart comes over here and just makes it enough to be able to, sink into the soul sand and snap down to this rail. And while it snaps down, it touches this lava cauldron and then gets broken. And all the items can be processed then. Yeah, new stuff, 1.19 stuff. Really cool. Well, that was a grind. I had a few more plans for today's episode. I wanted to do some more building, and yeah, I think we have to push that to the next episode because, yeah, we're going on a little trip. I'm visiting my mom over the weekend. That means I have a lot of preparations to do when we leave. It's not easy to travel with a kid, but yeah, my mom is super stoked because it will be the first time actually we visiting my mom with little Docky. Normally, my mom always came here because we said Docky is so young, we don't want to travel too far. But it's actually happening now. Docky is growing up super fast. If you keep track of my shenanigans on Twitter, you'll be well informed. Right there, I post regular updates. But yeah, for you guys here on the YouTubes who don't follow the things on Twitter, yeah, Docky is now 18 months. Yep, I know, feels like yesterday when they arrived, and it's crazy. Docky can speak, walk, do all kinds of stuff, and yeah, especially their speaking ability is very, very advanced. The doctor, kids doctor, where you go for the regular checkup, said, yo, okay, this one is a smart cookie. They like to speak, huh? So, yeah, and yeah, by now Docky is doing 3 to 4 word sentences, like combining things, and it is absolutely astonishing. Also, looks like Docky might be a lefty, left hand, because they love to draw a lot, and yeah, I can see them using the left hand 90% of the time. Neither me nor mommy is a left-hander. Also in our family we don't have one in the closer family, I think. So yeah, but there is a chance, 10% chance, right, that you are a lefty even if your parents are not. So that's pretty cool. When it comes to sports, I always wished I was predominantly left-handed. I always trained my left hand a lot though. I'm kind of ambidextrous by now when it comes to handling balls, in basketball or whatever. But yeah, I always thought, man, if you're a lefty, you have a distinct advantage because, your movements are just so different to a right-hander, especially when it comes to basketball. So hopefully, that's a little advantage for Docky in the future. Yeah, let's see how it develops. Maybe they're a lefty, maybe they're not. Who cares? I love Docky to bits, and it's gonna be a great trip to Grandma. Make sure to check out the links in the video description, right? Don't miss out on the goat plushie. And yeah, I see you on the next Friday when we continue. Yeah, we definitely need to do some building, and maybe we can start the farming project now as we have an insane smelter going. So that would be cool. The new, mysterious farm design I was hinting about. That needs a bunch of glass, but yeah, should be cool. Alright, so thanks for watching, my friends. I see you in the next episode. Thanks as always for your support. Bye bye.